Okay, what are you doing?
I'm setting up to build a fertilizer spreader.
Oh.
Got 2 buckets. Set 1 bucket here.
That's 2 buckets.
Yeah. And as soon as I get them apart, we'll set another bucket here.
Okay.
Holes in here so that we have valves to release the fertilizer.
Okay.
We will connect the 2 buckets in between so that they drain at the same time.
Okay.
And we will extend an arm off of this side and off of that side so that we get 3 rows at a time.
Oh.
They will have valves on them as well.
Awesome.
What you do is mix up your fertilizer, then you open your valves and pull it along the road, and it'll dump it right on top of the plants.
Awesome.
So we can get a pump sprayer in.
There you go.
This solve a problem.
Yeah. And I won't have to do it with a can that's got holes in it.
Get these 2 apart. And this is just a bucket thing forwards.
Yeah.
This is all going to be a temporary.
There we go. It is hot. Pause. Oh, that was easy.
Slip that in there like that. Then we put a washer on the back side and a small nut to hold it on.
How about that?
Pliers are right there. Actually, I want these.
Ah, channel locks.
There. Now, you got a nice solid fitting there close to the floor.
All
That'll
right.
allow some sediment to settle in the bottom without going through and clogging up the valves.
Right.
Okay. Now,
Ruh-roh. That kind of thing just don't happen, does it? I hear some gears turn.
those two in and get them connected.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. I bet that seat's hot.
That's what they call hot pants.
Uh-huh.
By using a 1-inch paddle bit, the threads actually, you have to thread this fitting in a little bit. It gives you a snugger fit.
Oh, okay.
And you put that big washer and the little nut.
Well, it's a good thing I got these.
Okay.
These buckets.
Yeah.
I'd got them to go in the greenhouse and, you know, for containers, but
And they can still be used later on.
Later
once we
on,
get the pump,
yeah.
Because all you have to do is just leave that open for the excess water to drain
hey,
out.
this is perfect. That's right. And with all the fertilizer in the bottom, they ought to grow pretty good, huh?
Now, if you'll hand me that drill, please, ma'am.
Alrighty.
And we drill the last hole in this. With the large washers in there, that keeps the little plastic piece here from being able to be pulled out.
Oh, cool.
Gives it a lot more strength around your openings.
Yeah.
Now we're going to line up these two. good right about there.
Now, what kind of gadget is that?
This is a PVC pipe cutter.
Oh. That row.
I got the wrong fitting. That's got threads in it. I need to slip on all sides.
Hmm.
Right.
I bet there's one in the
Pause it. Actually, back that up a little bit because I got to put a valve in it.
whoops.
Alright, that's what we done differently. I'm not worrying about cleaning up this pipe because none of this is going to be under pressure. I just want it to hold together.
Yeah.
If it were going to be under pressure, then yes, I would be cleaning it thoroughly. There, see how it sits right there?
Yeah.
That'll help support some of the weight. Now what we do, then we install a valve.
Mm. I always like the smell of that stuff. I guess I'm
We're
weird.
going to use a small turn down right there to direct the flow.
Ah.
Because you turn that like that and the valve is shut off, and then you open it not quite all the way so that some of the fertilizer, and you go down the rows.
Right.
Now we're going to put one on the front,
Okay.
and then we'll get the back piece done. I need a
Hot diggity.
And there's the front one.
Okay.
Now we're going to work on the back one.
Okay. Oi.
Yeah.
Hey, Esri.
And we'll make a block or something to come out here to give a little support for this.
Okay.
And maybe one on that side too.
Okay.
So this is going to be a little heavy, so we're going to need to support it a little bit.
Okay.
But there is a 3-row fertilizer spreader.
Yeah.
Liquid fertilizer.
Cool. How about that? Now that is something.
And you've got about I'd say somewhere close to 12, 14 gallon capacity there.
Yeah.
So you can cover quite a bit of ground before mixing the next batch.
Right. Oh, that is just nice.
What
Now, I have a question.
We can angle this one a little bit so that as you're pulling along.
Okay. I got a question now. How are we going to keep all this from falling off the cart?
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some brackets that tie to the cart itself.
Okay.
Then we're going to put a small handle up here so when you undo the brackets, we can slide the whole rig onto a platform.
Okay.
That way you can store it and keep it intact until we get the pumps built.
Okay.
But this will save us quite a few hours in the garden.
Yes. It took me how long to
About 3 hours this morning to get 4 rows.
yeah.
And this should be able to take care of that, the whole garden, in maybe an hour.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, this is a wet lock cement. We want to keep it in a cool, dry place.
Okay. Do we have one of those?
What?
Cool, dry place.
Not in this far south. All right, I gotta have a drink.
I heard that.
That's just like I said, it's an inexpensive way to fertilize your garden with a liquid fertilizer without having to do a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
And you use everything we had here. I think we've got maybe $50 tied up into this.
Yeah. And the fertilizer.
Pressure sprayers that you would use for this normally run anywhere from $400 to $500.
Yeah. And I think I got the fertilizer for for free. 'Cause I went down to the chicken house over here at Kville and asked for chicken manure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also gonna see if we can go by the cattle ranch over there and see if we can get some cow manure
Yes.
to help with the fertilizers and the compost bed.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately
We have a budget of 0.
Yeah.
Well, luckily over the years my uncle has acquired some scrap pieces here and there, and we've been able to utilize a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a small tiller right over here that the motor is no good on, so I'm gonna take it apart later and rebuild it. But the tiller that we used on the garden itself, we've got a brand new motor here to put on it because the rings are going out in it.
Yeah, that's why it was smoking.
And it was only a 3.5 horse motor, so we upgraded to a 6.5.
Oh, we ought to do some damage with that.
So we should be able to last a few more years with that.
Yes. Yes, and I like my tiller.
Yes,
I really do.
Yeah, the last runs I made through there really helped a lot as far as doing the garden.
Yes, it did. It looks so nice.
It's just my hands don't really fit a hoe. If I've got a piece of equipment that I can rig something together to do the job, I will.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'd have never thought of it.
Because what took her an hour to make 1 row, I made 14 rows
Yes.
with the machinery.
Yes.
And these are long rows.
Yes, they are. They're what, 50 feet long?
Probably a little longer than that. I'm saying they're closer to 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're anything, they're 75.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, we may not have enough plastic to go over them.
Yeah.
But we'll
But
work
we'll do
with
the best
it.
we can.
Yes.
But I've got a few more pieces of equipment to work on and get things finished cleaning up. But this area right here was a work area at one time, but it kind of got cluttered up.
Oh, it did bad.
So we're going to get it cleaned back out. I'm going to put a bench along the wall behind her so that we have something to work off of. And then we can bring the equipment in here and service it, change the oils, you know, belts, air up tires, fuel them up, do whatever we got to do.
Right.
We'll keep the fuels and stuff here.
Right.
And it'll make things a lot easier on her. She can pull through one door and out the other.
There you go.
And we built a new area to store all the equipment in.
Yes.
And we have one new lawnmower there.
Yes, we
which
do.
is a godsend.
That is a sweet mower right there. I've always
We've got to
wanted
have some
one.
lawnmower lessons so she knows how to run it.
Yeah, I've got to have lessons. But this is sweet here. I've always wanted one. And none of our mowers work. Except for the tractor. And it's having issues.
And it's got
again.
a carburetor issue again.
Yeah.
We think we may have trash in the tank, so I've got to pull the fuel system and clean it again.
Okay. But Mom decided to call Badcock, and she
Had them deliver it.
had them deliver it. And I am just so excited. I can't wait to get on it. Learn how to drive it.
Yeah, with that machine, I was able to cut in about 2 hours what was taking with the smaller ones 4 and 5 hours.
Yes. Yep.
So the first cut though, the grass was pretty tall because it hadn't been cut in about a month.
Uh-huh.
And it took me a good 9 hours to get everything done.
Yeah.
Over a 2-day period.
Right, right.
But I was able to get into places that the other mowers aren't able to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the deck heights. Because this particular machine will raise the deck height up to 7 inches, where most machines will only go to 5.
Right.
Which is not high enough for some of the back areas along the property to keep the tall weeds down.
Yeah. And there's stumps back there where they
Yes,
cut
there are
pine
stumps
trees.
sticking up 2 and 3 inches out of the ground that you need to go across the top of and not hit.
Right.
Damaged blades.
We don't want to do that.
And at all costs, avoid weed block when you're mowing, because it'll wrap up in those blades real quick.
I didn't know what you were doing, or I would have hollered at you, warned you.
Yeah, I went into an area, I didn't know it was down there, you couldn't see it, and just kind of swung the mower in, and it sucked it into those blades and wrapped them up tight.
Yeah. So sorry.
Well, I guess that'll be it for our projects today.
Yay.
Next project will be me installing this on the tiller.
Yes. Awesome.
And getting it back up and running.
Right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Bye.